Yo, what's up, weirdos? All right, we got a lot to get into today. It is a fantastic day. I got a lot of stuff to get to. We're going to talk about some big Zebec news, guys. We're going to have a discussion about whether this time is different or not. We're going to have a look at that, courtesy of Colin Talks Crypto. So shout out to him. And we're going to look over to Bitcoin dropping down into the golden pocket that we called for a double bottom. We're going to look into that as well, and so much more, guys. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the altcoin market. What do we got going on here, guys? Across the space, red. DCA opportunities in abundance out there, my friends. I will definitely be taking advantage again today. Stronghold down, but still up very, very big on the month. I personally would probably wait for a little bit more of a pullback on Stronghold before DCAing more. It's been pumping pretty hard lately. Zooming out, good opportunity across everywhere, guys, everywhere, right? If your bags are not filled yet, I would say it's a good time to do so, my friends. If you're looking for entry points on altcoins, you want to build a bag of something, it's not going to get too much better than this. So take advantage of the opportunity in front of you before the opportunity evaporates. Okay, let's go look at the Bitcoin chart here real quick, see what's going on over there. So we're getting close to our double bottom on Bitcoin. Now, we put this blue box here. We called it our little golden pocket a little while ago, about a week or so ago, and said we were likely going to come down to this area between $112,000 and $114,000. We are officially inside that box, $113,200. A great time to scoop some up. But I'm looking for maybe even just on a wick, a touchdown to $112,535. Catch a double bottom, maybe even wick below it, but close above. And that will give us our double bottom pattern that we're looking for. So keep an eye out for that. Phone was ringing in the background, had to turn it off. Okay, so yes, we're looking at our double bottom. Keep an eye out for it, guys. Likely we could wick down below just like we did down here, but we're looking for a close above $112,536. That's what we're watching for. Double bottom getting ready to play out before a break to the upside. Very bullish stuff, guys. A very bullish structure. Okay. Also, guys, now I showed this on the live stream, but I wanted to show it again here just to give everybody a little bit of perspective because people are acting absurd right now. Absurd. Now listen, I understand a lot of you guys were not around for the last bull run, so I'm going to show you something here that I showed on the live stream in case you missed it. All right. Now this is just a couple of dips that we've had over the last 4 to 5 months of this current cycle that we're in right now. We've had a 7% dip here, as you can see, 7% there, 10% dip there, 6% there. We're currently on an 8% dip here. Before you even say in the comment section, yeah, but that's Bitcoin, altcoins are different. As Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go down. Yes, altcoins correct bigger, but when Bitcoin recovers, altcoins recover bigger as well. So in saying that, your argument is invalid. Don't even bother leaving it in the comment section, okay? So this is some dips, like I said, over the last 4 or 5 months of this cycle. 7%, 10%, 6%, 8%. Okay. Yeah, it's like, oof, and they feel terrible. They feel terrible when they happen. I'm not taking anything away from that, okay? But this is nothing. Guys, if this is shaking you out of the market, if you're completely devastated right now by these corrections of 6, 7, 8, and 10% in Bitcoin's price, and you're sitting there going right now, oh, I can barely take this. It's too much. Let me show you what we went through in 2021. Because everybody talks about the year of 2021, like it was this glorious, magical time with no corrections, and it was just straight up and to the right, and everyone was just making money hand over fist, and it was so easy, and this year's cycle is so much harder than 2021. Au contraire, mon frère. Let's go back to the 2021. 5 months in the same range of that cycle that we're in right now. Over the course of 5 months, what did we have? Well, we had a bunch of corrections. What were they? 28%, 25%, 25%, 13%, 13%, 27%, 49%. Those were the corrections that we were having at this time in the 2021 cycle. Okay? So don't feed me that this time is harder than last time and it's so much more difficult now. The people who are freaking out and saying they can't handle it over a 6 to 10% correction would not have survived the 2021 bull run. Imagine if you're freaking out over 6%, or even right now, the current correction of 8%. If this has you emotionally damaged, imagine trying to withstand 28, 25%, 25%, 27, 49%. You would not survive the 2021 cycle. And recency bias has a lot, takes a lot of into consideration, right? But when you got to zoom out, for crying out loud. That's why when I look around and I see people complaining about like a 6% correction of Bitcoin and these YouTubers who've never been through a 4-year cycle before telling you that it's the top of the cycle because Bitcoin corrected 8%. I'm like, are you drunk? Have you not been through a bull run before? I know I'm on a little bit of a rant here, guys, but I just want to point out the absurdity of it. People being upset and emotional over a 6% to a 10% correction, when in the last cycle we were dealing with ranges of 13% to 49%, right? So yeah, so looking back, it's not that bad, right? So, all right, let's go have a look over at Ethereum. I wanted to show you something over there as well. All right, I've switched it over to the 4-hour time frame because I wanted to show you something here. We are in what you would call a what? What is this, guys? Those of you who've been around for a while, you know exactly what this is, right? What is this? That, my friends, is a bull flag. Ethereum straddling the bottom trend line of this bull flag. Now, a breakout of this kind of a bull flag on Ethereum, I mean, you would probably go from about here where it started. So your breakout target likely on Ethereum going to be a nice move up anyway, back up to the high, right? That's a minimum breakout right there, okay? It's going to go way higher than that, guys. Ethereum's getting ready to break out on the 4-hour. Let's see if it translates over to the 8-hour. Yes, in fact, it does translate over to the 8-hour as well. So Ethereum in a very bullish structure, and it will have a break to the upside, in my opinion, very, very soon. Not today, but soon, right? We could ping pong a little longer inside of here first, but could be this week, could be next week. But Ethereum's going to make another violent move to the upside very, very soon, in my opinion. Very bullish structure happening here on Ethereum. Okay, now before we get into the Zebec portion of the video, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, as always, guys. Decent biometric wallet. They got a 2-for-1 deal going on right now on the Decent wallets. Fingerprint technology. You can swap, take profits, and even stake on your Decent wallet without your crypto ever leaving your custody. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it in your own self-custody. Too many exchanges go insolvent. Too many exchanges will freeze your ability to trade when the markets are pumping and stuff. Take profits right on your Decent wallet, or stake and gain APY right on your Decent wallet as well. Simply by using our link down below in the description, get yourself a phenomenal deal. 2-for-1 on the biometric wallets. Okay, now let's move on to the main course, shall we? Now, first I wanted to talk about this, courtesy of Colin Talks Crypto, one of my favorite YouTubers, smart guy. I like his perspective on this, okay? And that's what it is. It's just kind of something for you to think about, all right? So let's get into it. He says, the very fact that you're thinking this time could be different is literally an early euphoria indicator. He says, I keep seeing variations of the same question. Because of the factor X, Y, and Z, could this cycle be different this time? And just keeps going up. insinuating there will be no bear market. While it would be nice to think that the market will never correct again, those factors that you think make this particular cycle very different, X, Y, and Z, factors like this, are present in every growth cycle by definition. That's literally how it keeps growing in value. So the factors that you think make this cycle different are actually normal and literally necessary to make the asset class continue to grow. Every cycle has new players, new adoption, and new growth, possibly new friendly regulations, which makes it look like this time is different every time. In reality, if the asset class is growing, things have to occur. These things have to occur. It has to reach new players, new portfolios, new adoption, and accomplish things it hasn't before. New actors, adopters, institutions, ETFs, legislation, reserves, countries, and other elements are required for expansion. They've been happening every cycle all along. And every cycle has been a correction when things get too overheated. These new adopters and elements do not remove basic market psychology from functioning euphoria and FOMO, which are topping signals. The very fact that you're thinking this time could be different is literally an early euphoria indicator. So guys, sharing screenshots of your portfolio is another example. So basically what he's saying here, guys, is all the things that are happening that people are saying make this time different happened in every cycle, happened in the 2021 cycle. In fact, I've said this before, companies putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets is not new to this cycle. Tesla, MicroStrategy, and others were putting Bitcoin on their balance sheets in the 2021 bull run. That's not new, though people will talk to you as though it is a brand new development. So Colin brings up a very, very interesting point, something that I've been trying to say all along. This time is not different. And every single time I have watched, I'm not even following Colin. Sorry, Colin, if you're watching this, I'm following you now, buddy. So, everyone's saying that this time is different. What happens, guys? It's a popular narrative, so YouTubers use it, right? Because it gets them clicks. And then what happens is thousands and thousands and thousands of people who follow said YouTuber who told them that it's going to be a super cycle and that this time's going to be different get wrecked. They don't see the tangible proof of those people getting wrecked, so they just continue on their cycle. The same people that were saying in 2021 that this time is different are saying it now. I know because I was there. And I promise you, if you mark it down in a notebook somewhere, all the names of all the YouTubers and influencers who are saying that this time is different and super cycle, I promise you, in 2028, 2029, the same people will be saying the same thing. Rinse and repeat. They know what works. They know what gets them clicks. They know that there's new people coming into crypto all the time that are going to continue to believe this narrative, okay? Be careful out there, my friends. Be careful out there. And finally, let's get to the Zebec stuff, shall we? I know you've been waiting patiently, so thank you for that. Courtesy of Crypto Chrome, Zano Zebec card goes live this Friday. Check it out, guys. What does it mean for you?
Zebec and Zano are about to change how privacy crypto works in the real world. Picture this. You're standing at checkout, and instead of pulling out your bank card, you swipe with Zano. That single tap connects privacy crypto with everyday spending, and it works anywhere MasterCard is accepted. This isn't just a concept. Zebec powers a multi-chain card that lets you spend crypto seamlessly across borders. Now Zano, the first privacy-focused blockchain built for untraceable transactions and confidential assets, is becoming Zebec's 16th chain, taking confidential assets to the next level. The rollout begins with Zebec Silver, launching first as a prepaid card with no transaction fees and a $1,000 limit. It's simple and beginner-friendly, designed for anyone who wants to test out real-world crypto spending. Next comes Zebec Carbon, reloadable with no fees, and the ability to spend up to $10,000 per day. For those moving even more, Zebec Black pushes the limits further, supporting higher spends in USD and EUR with only small fees. All three cards work in USD, EUR, and GBP, so no matter where you shop, the experience feels familiar. Why Zano? Because privacy matters. Imagine your purchase sealed inside an envelope. The store still gets paid instantly, but the details of your transaction stay private. Zano achieves this through a hybrid proof of work and proof of stake system. Think of it like combining a seatbelt and an airbag, two layers of protection that make the network both secure and flexible. Zano was designed to power privacy-first decentralized apps, and now it's stepping into the checkout line. Starting Friday, Zano will go live on Zebec Silver and Carbon cards, with a custom Zano debit card launching soon for private deposits and everyday spending. That means you'll be able to buy coffee, groceries, or even travel with Zano, just like cash, but with your privacy intact. Now imagine that moment at checkout. The reader beeps. You tap the card. For a second, time slows. The bridge between crypto and fiat is crossed. The receipt prints, and the future of privacy crypto becomes real in your hand. Want more?
And that, my friends, is how babies are made. That's what the doctor told me. Guys, listen, if you are new to crypto, if you've never been through a bull run before, I got some great news for you. For less than the price of a cup of coffee a day, you can join myself and thousands of other members over in the Patreon community. We are there to help guide you through this cycle, making sure you get out of it with your profits intact, designing an exit strategy and a profit-taking plan that works for you. We've already helped 44 people this year alone hit seven-figure portfolios, and many, many others have hit the high six figures. We're looking to keep that streak going, guys, so do not get left behind. We educate you. We teach you how to use tools, whether it's technical analysis training, how to use indicators, and so much more, guys. Other metrics. Come aboard, join me and thousands of other members today. Also, we have a swing trade channel over there as well. If you want to get into our swing trades, we actually are putting in a short on a specific project today. You're not going to want to miss out on that. That video will be uploaded shortly. Also, I did just drop a microcap gem over there for the general Patreon community as well. All of that and so much more. We're live every single day. Open mic Friday nights, guys. We are just taking it to the next level over there, and the Patreon has been absolutely exploding. So join the community today, guys. It's less than a cup of coffee a day. Check it out. The link is down in the description. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.